Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Aries the Emperor here. I am back with another general reading for all of my Aries angels. If you are new here, welcome. This is an all Aries channel. For all of my Aries placements, cross watchers, you are welcome. All right, if there is a message here for you guys, stay, join us for a spell. Okay, that goes for all of you. Please take in mind, all right, this message may or may not resonate with everyone, and that is okay. All right, do not force the reading. So, thank you as always to all of you who like and subscribe to the channel, for your donations, to those of you who share my readings, book personal readings, and shop the website. I am sending out candle orders per usual, as well as oils and soaps. And as far as readings, I will resume readings the second quarter of January. I am only accepting emergency readings at this time, which can be purchased on the website. There has begun a wait list for readings, so you are still more than welcome to purchase whatever you like on the website. Just know that the readings will not be done till the second quarter of January, okay? So if you need to connect with me, all my info is down below in the description box, as well as my second channel, y'all, Kiss My Cosmo, where I read for all 12 signs. And like I said, yesterday's message had I feel like a huge message in there for you, you know, so I feel like check it out, you guys. It's something over there for everybody. I'm just going to say that. Kiss My Cosmo. It's in the description box down below. Okay, let's jump into the reading. All right, you read the title, and just because this is a new year, you know, doesn't mean everybody's trying to be a new them. I feel like a lot of you guys as well could be just really feeling like finding it hard to believe, or, you know, finding it hard to dream, and finding it hard to get yourself out of certain situations. And I feel like this is, especially right now, we have Capricorn sun, and the moon is in Libra, and it's going to be there until like the 5th. So this is an opportunity for you to really sit back and just balance things out for yourself, and weigh your pros and cons in life right now, especially if you somewhere you know you're not destined to be. You know what I mean here, because I really feel like there is something better for you up the road here. 3 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. But this is the time now where you're going to get the opportunity to peek within, you know, and get away from some things that you know have no business being around you, looking at you, you know what I mean, speaking to you. And like I mentioned, 7 of Wands, more Sagittarius energy. So this is definitely a season where I feel like you're going to need to believe, you know, and not only that, I feel like Spirit is pushing some of y'all to get out, especially it just gives the energy of, you know, when you go places you've never been before. Like I got to visit Europe last year, and there was just places that we visited that were just breathtaking, and I couldn't believe were, you know, a part of the same world that I live in, Tennessee, you know what I mean? So it was like a night and day cultural shock type of experience, and I feel like Spirit is urging some of you guys to take advantage of that here, okay? It's still early, you know, plan something for the spring, or plan something, you know, plan something for the spring when the real new year begins. Plan something for the summer, you know, plan ahead, plan a weekend somewhere, you know, or just kind of, I feel like Spirit is pushing you to find some type of inspiration, but it's not going to be where you normally are, or it's going to be something that, a place you go that's going to like just make you feel a feeling of, you know, it's just like, imagine your dream place, or you getting to visit somewhere that you always had wanted to visit, and when you got there, the feeling that you had on the inside of you, you know, it was like a scary yet adrenaline type, you know, mushy, like all these emotions all at the same time. I feel like this is what Spirit is getting ready to kind of maybe unlock in you here, and it's going to bring something full circle for you that is only for you, you know what I mean here. Sagittarius is 9th house energy. It's the archer, right? So it's going to seek and find, all right, target, take the bow and arrow and boom, and from there, go out there and get their kill, what I mean, their prize, whatever this is that you are seeking in life. This is going to be the year for that. And this is going to be the energy for you in that. You're going to be brave. You're going to go out and want to find Bigfoot. Not literally. Some of y'all might have this thing with Bigfoot, but I'm using it as an example. All right. It's one of those urban legends or something like that. People haven't gotten a clear shot of him, but they swear he exists, that type of thing. I really feel like this is this is going to be the type of time you're on. You're gonna shock yourself, you're gonna shock others, you're gonna put others in their place, you're gonna hurt others' feelings, you're gonna step on others' toes, but it's only gonna be on the odds of you bluntly speaking out on what you think is right or what you don't agree with, you know what I mean? And especially a lot of you all, you work in corporations, or you work in group settings, or you know what I mean, just you work with a lot of different people, or you have to maneuver through different departments and different attitudes and different big wigs and that type of energy, or just in general, whether you work for a mom and pops type of business here, this gonna be a time here where things really start to come into perspective for you, and you really see where you are right now, where you've come from, and you're gonna see a clear shot of where you see yourself going, and you're gonna have the confidence to take that path here. It may not be easy for you. It never is. You know what I'm saying here? That's just going to come with the territory. And guess what? If you want more in life, you're going to have to deal with a little bit more sometimes until you're able to just really simplify. And that's the whole point of you continue to grow and continuing to work on yourself, because that shapes and remolds and restructures the things that are around you as well here, like people that you fuck with. You know what I'm saying? The feng shui of your house. When it's time to throw the old couch out and get a new couch, it adds something new, a new feeling, a new energy here, and I feel like this really is what Spirit is trying to make happen in your life here. You had to fight off a lot of devils and a lot of demons, and you still might be doing it, and then that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all just need to find that happy place, or you really need to find that point of interest here where you're the archer and you've chosen it, and you letting that arrow back, and boom, you going forward, and it's yours, and you captured it, and you bringing it back, and you're being celebrated, and you're being respected and remembered and brought up and upgraded and given a raise, or you know what I'm saying, doing amazing things, to say the least. King of Pentacles. I can't make this up, y'all. I hope y'all still with me. Come on. I pray and I hope and I pray y'all still with me right now. Let's take it up a notch, just a small notch this year. You know what I'm saying? Show them why you didn't come to play, and show them why you ain't to be played with. Okay? Sorry, I'm a little silly today. And my kid is in the background, so we're still on break, and oh God, it's been interesting. So, okay, we got the 5 of Cups. Scorpio energy. Did I not say you're going to hurt some feelings? You're going to step on some toes. You're going to have to put some people in their place. They're not going to like it. Ugh. Important people can't stand to be told that they wrong. People with more money than you can't stand to be looked like a peasant next to you. People have the audacity, and you be careful. You know what I'm saying? Especially, I think I probably said this in yesterday's reading, or in what you're indulging in, how much of it, how much time you're spending on certain things. Do not create unhealthy attachments for yourself here in this year. I promise you, do not do that. This is not the year for toxicity and twin flames. You know what I'm saying here? Especially if you're trying to get something more out of life, and you have a life sucker, in your energy. That's not going to mesh well, and that's not going to help you get anywhere. So you're only going to end up disappointing yourself and hurting yourself. But I feel like for a lot of you out here, Even though it has been hard, you know, you've had to say no, and you're going to have to keep saying no. You know what I mean? And not just that, you know, you may feel lonely at times here, but it's better to be alone than just to occupy yourself with anybody's company that has the energy and has the power to be able to manipulate your energy and to lowering the frequency of your vibration to whence it's gonna slow down your manifestation and then put you in a sunken place. Or you know, I just feel like there's manipulative energy here, and this could be, you know, in the odds of, like I said, people you love and care about, and vice versa, supposed to feel the same about you. And as well as people you work with and people who will snake you out to have your position or to you know, just outshine you here or to make you look bad. You know, just protect yourself respectfully. We are spiritual, but like I said, also, it doesn't mean that you lay down, but it also doesn't mean that you fly off the handles as well. You know, it's levels to all of this, and you play accordingly, but you stay to yourself as far as within yourself. You know what I'm saying? You connect with your guides. You know, you ground. You know, so a lot of y'all gonna have to go to that place here. This is what is all it about. I mean, all of it, all of this is what it's all about. Okay, you finding an inner you as well here. You getting to know you for real this year, especially here, and in that, you gonna have to think twice when a motherfucker coming up to you. You know, your spidey. I can't talk. The devil is working on me. But you sent all of your spidey senses are, you know, just activated, you know, and tingling here, confirmation here. And people know, you know, you're not the one to be played with, like I mentioned here, and they're gonna figure out and they're gonna find out, fuck around and find out why. You know what I'm saying? You are in your position for a reason. You're a professional for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So don't let somebody come and psych you out your spot. You know, that's when you got to sit back and you really got to play your sensei role. You really got to play that Karate Kid role. You know, not the young kid, but like I mentioned, like you're like the master here. You like Bill, and Penelope, and no, her name wasn't Beatrice. What was that? And Kill Bill. You know, he taught her everything she knew, and then he sent her over there to train under the real master. You know what I'm saying? And only she could ultimately come up against his ass and take him out. You know, this is the type of energy y'all giving to motherfuckers this year. You know, and they're not ready for it. But you got your stick up, you got your sword up, baby. You know, and it's like the devil came to play and walked away highly disappointed or highly, you know, defeated here, because you're going to be so connected, so intertwined within yourself here. It's going to be something that, like I mentioned, it's going to shock everybody. And that's a good thing. 10 of Pentacles, because you're reaching out for something more. Four of Wands, Aries energy. Something more solid. Queen of Wands, Aries energy. I'm not saying there's levels to this. You know, celebrate your small wins today. Pat yourself on the back. You know, because from there, they get bigger and bigger. As long as you stay consistent, like that 10 of Pentacles was back there, there's more where that came from. You know what I mean here? And like I mentioned, this is just still like the energy as well here is somebody didn't know who they were really messing with. You and all of this fire. It's like I see you laughing in people's faces, or laughing on the inside because, maybe you were about to react a way that you normally, or you're not supposed to react, but you're gonna be able to call people's bluffs here. And like I mentioned here, you will be celebrated. You will be trusted. You will be looked to. And whoever this is, that is trying to set you up or trying to spread rumors about you, this is lies here. It's like the devil tries to recruit others. But ultimately, you stand up. You're a stand up individual here going forward here. So anybody trying to taint any reputation of yours, it's not going to work. Or it's not going to go far. It's going to go on deaf ears. It's like you're building something about yourself, or just you in general have created or are creating, or, someone that has been reborn or awakened. It's just a point where you are setting something in stone for yourself, where you will be remembered in a high light here and respected. And like I mentioned, this is also a toxic love situation here, and you are only going to be re-disappointed and re-disappointed in this situation. So you're going to be defending yourself all year. And some of y'all are going to have a breakthrough when you've given up on yourself. You didn't feel like it was going to pan out for you. And that little dreamer inside of you, that kid inside of you, that's going to be brought out of you here this year. And you accomplishing something. It's either going to make you feel like a kid again, or you about to make a childhood dream come true. Or this is a childhood crush of some sort, or a dream girl or a dream guy that may to some of y'all may no longer be your dream guy, dream girl, because of what you found out about them, or you've seen somebody's true colors. But somebody's trying to ruin someone's reputation here, and it's not going to end well. Somebody might be trying to get you to maybe lose your job. Some of y'all could be fighting for your job. And you definitely, there's many of y'all looking and seeking other careers or other pathways or higher knowledge of some sort here. Purpose. And some of you guys are going to get an opportunity, a stab at your dream job, your dream career. Like this is somebody's dream is going to come true this year. A few somebody's. I see some of y'all tying the knot, like getting married. I see some of y'all like getting serious. I see some of you here starting new situations, or that can blossom into an actual relationship, and both of you guys are on the same page here. And a lot of you are going to find your purpose. Keep going. A lot of y'all, like I mentioned, have been disappointed yourselves, and it's hard to believe, it's hard to dream, but don't stop. Find that place, because it's in there. Nine of Cups and Spirit's trying to fill you up. Your energy is out here, and it's whole, it's solid. You know what I mean? So, and that's the way the reading is ending. Sag energy is out here. It's now direct into your second house, as well as Mercury should I think Mercury should be direct today. in Libra energy, you know, until the 5th here at Libra moon here. Take this time, this opportunity. If you are feeling more clear-headed than ever, if you are feel like you're getting messages, or, you know, just take this time here to really try and connect with yourself here and your guides, and really figure out what steps you need to take to make balances in your life. And if you off balance, how can you filter back up to balance yourself? This is the perfect time to reflect, and to get into that type of thing here, because your career is out here, not your job. Your purpose, your career is out here. It's got you written all over it. It's just some changes that you need to make here so that you get to the celebration part, the foundation part, the look what I've built part, look what I'm a part of part, look what I have accumulated from the heart part. Because cups is emotional. It's something you love to do. It's fulfilling. Look how comfortable this man is. Look how fulfilled he is here. Not to mention here, these people celebrating. Aries energy. Self-made. Or even if you do work for a group or a company, like I said here, but you are still an individual sign here. That's all I'm saying. Let's pull a crystal card and an angel number. I'm going to leave this reading here because I don't want to mess anything up, but now is the time. Some of y'all are mighty talented. Some of you guys are really smart. Some of you guys are really social. You know, we live in a world where there's, you know, a market for almost anything. And a lot of you are connected to many different things as well. You know, it's just all about you connecting and manifesting. And make sure you're taking care of your health. You know, that is vital here. I just see spirit, your guys just beating these vultures off with a stick. Citrine. I sell this in my Phoenix Rising candle on the website, you guys. This is a warming and energizing stone. It carries the powers of the sun deep in its core. You'll glow with positive energy, enhancing your aura. Meditating with this stone helps you absorb information and analyze an issue and see the positive outcome. Isn't that something? And sun, citrine, like I said, Phoenix Rising, aka the Queen of Wands. Okay, I believe she came out at the bottom of this spread earlier. Is someone who, as we all know, her a part of her backstory is rising from the ashes. You know what I'm saying? Being buried, who knows how many times, but that's still not making her any less of a queen, any less of a leader, you know, and any less of somebody being good enough. That's all you need to feel within yourself, right? And I named my candle on my website Phoenix Rising, and I put citrine in it. I named it after the Queen of Wands in the tarot deck. I haven't told anybody this, but all my candles have backstories, y'all. There's a reason why there's intentions in each of my candles, okay? And it's so funny that popped out, and I want to share those same intentions with you guys as well here. That's why I sell them on the site. But you know, these are things that you love to do. You know, and I feel like out here in this spread, and just, you know, try and connect with that a little bit more this year if you're not already on that path or working to get on that path. You know what I mean? I'm going to leave this reading here. I've said enough. All right, catch me on Kiss My Cosmo. I'm going to upload a reading over there like I did yesterday after I finished you all's reading. All right, one more, y'all. Let's pull an angel number. I forgot because I'm really still feeling the energy just a little bit. Just a touch of love, a little bit. Just a touch, with just a touch of love. Okay, come on, angel number, spirit. How y'all doing? We're on day 3. How is everyone? How's the air? All right, are you guys looking around the room? You scoping out 2024? Come on, how's it going? In the comments. Talk to your girl. So the number you got is 111. I say that's you 3 times. 1, 2, 3, third time's a charm type of energy. Angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor so that you can co-create with the universe a life you love. I can't make this shit up, y'all. I am creative. Say it, collective. You are creative. Did I not just break this down, this whole last part of ending of this reading here? Create a life that you love. Conspire with the universe, man. I'm through. Hit that like and subscribe button for more messages from me. I can't believe that, but I can believe it because you got to believe, right? And miracles. Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey. All right, that's it. I'm out. Ciao.